What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Therapist Logan Reacts. Today we are doing a song by an artist I used to listen to a very long time ago, and they haven't made music for a while, but they seem to be coming back, and they're super hot right now. That is Jon Bellion. He just released a full album, but we are reacting to his song called Why, featuring Luke Combs. Apparently it's a fire one. I've seen all over on TikTok and stuff. So let's jump right in. When I got the lyrics right on the side for you guys, so let's jump right into it.
I'm scared to meet you, 'cause then I might know you. And then once I know you, I might fall in love. And once I'm in love, then my heart is wide open for you to walk in, drop the bomb, blow it up.
All right off the bat, wow. A beautiful, articulate, artistic way to describe the idea of vulnerability and letting somebody into your life, right? Like, I'm scared to meet you because then I might know you. So really having that connection, like that relationship of sorts. And then once I know you, I might fall in love. And I think this is cool because this can kind of go one anyway, right? Like, yeah, you might typically think romantic relationships, but you can also think of like social relationships. Like, you love your friends, you love your family, you love, you know what I mean, letting people in, and like that's like love is created there. It might not be like a intimate love, but there's a love that's present for sure. And then once I'm in love, my heart's wide open for you to walk in, drop a bomb, and blow it up. So it's like the idea that there's a possible or potential way of you or somebody like messing something up, or like I'm showing you my true colors, I'm showing you the ins and outs of my soul, and then you can walk in and just blow it up if you want. But it's interesting to have that kind of focus on it's kind of like anticipating it and manifesting it in a way, but there's also like an anxiety that kind of comes along with that, with like preparing for the worst, the shoe to drop. That's very typical with the human condition and what I see as a therapist, and like people just like always expecting the worst so they're not let down. So I think that's like another kind of occurrence that's happening here for sure. But yeah, let's continue.
So why love anything at all? Why love anything at all? If the higher I fly is the further I fall, then why love anything at all?
Oh man, just a beautiful, like, it's a beautiful encapsulation of like getting to a point where you're almost hopeless, and like having loved something so strongly. Like, this song's like really creating this scene of Jon having loved so deeply and having lost, or having the potential to lose something so strong, and like the fear that comes along with that. And almost in a sense, it becomes kind of like a parallel to like grieving, because grief is just love with nowhere to go. And that's when you get those really deep seated like sad feelings, because again, you have all this love and there's really nowhere to kind of put it or pass it along to the individuals. And so there becomes a time where this individual becomes hopeless, in the sense like, I don't know if I want to love, because then I have to risk feeling this sad. But like, it's just interesting. It's a really interesting concept. It's beautiful and completely understandable. I really think this will connect with a lot of people. It's connecting with me. I mean, there's a time in my life where I definitely thought like that. So it's interesting to see that kind of just in a really artistic way. Let's get to Luke Combs.
Stressed and strung out about things that could happen. And I can move mountains with the worry I've done. So I called my father and he started laughing. He said, "You think it's bad now, wait till you have a son."
All right. So just bringing it kind of home. So stressed and strung out about the things that come. So again, very much just anxiety about the things we love and how we are, and just the idea of the connection and bonds that we have with certain things on this planet. And like, again, it's just very much anxiety because I could move mountains with the worry I've done. And then the father, of course, not helping in the situation. But kind of making jokes, but like sometimes making jokes, like even like saying like it might be worse, like from a father, like that's what my father did. And it was just like, that always just made it a little bit lighter. Like humor was such a big thing in my family. It still is. But it's just like sometimes I can kind of break the severity of it, or the like how severe it is. But it's just the fear that comes along with having a kid, like I'm not a parent, so I don't know what comes along with that, but it's understandable that having all this love for something that you've created, or again, something that just the son that you have, it just like there becomes a fear of like what happens when this ends, or what happens when I no longer have this, or like there's a potential to not have this, and that's fucking terrifying. Very existential coming out in this, and that's again something I very much care for when it comes to therapy, and I definitely integrate it into my style of practice.
So I love anything at all. I love anything at all. If the higher I fly is the farther I fall. And I love anything at all.
That's adorable way to end it. Oh wow, just the chorus, really. I really wanted a minute to sit with the chorus and process it, and I understand the questioning and the existential question that comes along with why love anything at all. Again, like Lottie says, like if the higher I fly is the further I fall. And I think like the beauty that comes in with it is the idea of risk. And I know suffering always has this very negative connotation to it, but when it comes to love and this idea of how we be with others, social, romantic, intimate, whatever, there's like, we love so strongly and deeply, and when that's no longer there, yes, we feel maybe not be the best feeling, but there's a beauty in that suffering. I've said similar things in the past, but I think something that stuck out to me, and it's very funny, and something that's kind of helped me as a therapist not bring meaning, but like help individuals find like a silver lining, if you will, or just find that, and just for my own personal life too, just the idea of this beautiful suffering in the sense that like I can only feel this bad. I can only feel this sad, depressed, upset, angry, because I felt something so strong before to compare it to. And I think that's like where the beautiful suffering comes into play. And I really am like a firm believer in that. And like, even when I'm sad, like I'm able to recognize like, damn, like I'm really only able to feel this way because I've felt so high before. Like if this is your baseline and I've had an experience that was all the way up here and I have an experience that's all the way down here, like, wow, like the only reason I feel this low is because I have felt so high before. which I just think is really beautiful. And it's a creed that I kind of live by, especially utilizing through my practice and everything. And this is what this song encapsulates. It's just like got me going. Like I just have so many thoughts, and just like it's just really beautiful how it kind of all comes together. And I'm just a really big fan of this song. The song will definitely be going in my playlist. But make sure you comment down below. Do you like this song? This song stuck out to you? Like what stuck out to you? Like what were you thinking about this song? Or yeah, give me your honest opinion on it. I'm curious. Also, fun fact, I forgot to tell you guys. I actually, way back in my college days, my undergrad, I actually had the chance to create a backpack for Jon Bellion, and it was for his Blue album. There was a friend of my brother's who taught Jon Bellion how to dunk a basketball, and he had this it's a Sky Performance or Sky Athletics, sorry. And it was Andy Lloyd, and he was very close with Jon, and I ended up actually creating a backpack for him. So I don't know if he ever actually got the backpack. I never got confirmation, but I did create it. I painted it. I was very much into art and selling art at that time. So Jon Bellion, if you're watching this, that'd be really cool to know if you ever got that backpack. If not, it's no big deal too, but I was just curious if this ever passed your perspective, or if you ever saw like a video like this and you're watching for some reason. You never know. But yeah, so just a fun little fact. I actually was able to create a piece of artwork for this pretty famous artist. So I think that's a pretty fun fact. But yeah, make sure you give this video a like, and make sure you're subscribed too. We are making some movement on there, so let's keep it going and let's get after it. Let's get that 1,000 subscribers, and then I'll get a special video out for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next video.